after we've crossed the border into Montana. Interesting that we're on prairie all through southern Alberta, and now you can see the kind of mountains over there. Of course, I forgot my sunglasses, driving into the sun. The Missouri River. There it is down there. See it? God would love these roads. As you can see, the weather has changed significantly. We're about 1 degree, light snow. We're hoping we're going to be driving into rain instead of this stuff as we're heading south. Well, still 150 miles to go to Salt Lake City. We're finally out of the storm. Gail even took her jacket off. Still rain, but I can live with that. Okay, we finally are out of the snow, so there's no signs of snow anywhere. We're still about a half hour out of Salt Lake City, but it is pouring rain. No more snow. What? No more snow outside.
Yeah, but we're nowhere near Salt Lake City.
And we're a half hour up. Wow, we're in Salt Lake City. Looks like the rain is letting up. Some of these drivers are crazy. Look at that traffic. It's brutal. Let's see if I can zoom this. The guy's coming from over there. I think my knuckles, I'm telling Gail, my knuckles are getting permanently white from this driving. Oh, we're a couple of 100 miles, maybe 150 miles south of Salt Lake City now. And Gail finally made me turn the heat down, so that's a good sign. She's even got her coat on. Nice driving conditions now. Really heating from the sun coming through the window. Okay, well, here we are getting new front tires put on the motorhome. Stopped just to have the dog take a tinkle, and happened to have a tire guy pointing out our problems on the front tires, so $1,000 more than we planned on spending, but all part of the fun. I should show you the rest of the area around here. This is one of the Flying J truck stops. We got like a restaurant here, a couple of motels. Almost like summertime. Okay, we're parked at the Casablanca Casino and everything's looking good. This was reparking, so I'll just show you where we're parked. There's a bajillion other motorhomes all parked around us. So we're going to go for a walk. It's nice. It's summertime here. Everything's zoomed back.
Well, are you taking a picture? What are you doing?
Yeah. Just going for a walk. It's sure nice to have the summer weather. Yeah, we ran the slide out, so we have a little more room in here now. Nothing on TV. Generator runs like a hot dam. in the nice warm weather. I think it's a California generator. Wow, look at this. Summer in paradise. Just pan around. Well, turning directly into the sun there. But it is a beautiful morning. We're going to go over into this hotel for breakfast with Donna and Daryl in about a half hour. Well, you should be able to see Las Vegas over there. I think we're about 10 miles out. 20 degrees outside. It's summertime. Wow, just getting through Vegas. More white knuckle driving. I finally got through all the road construction, what have you. Let's hang on for dear life. Keep the pedal to the metal. Quite pretty. Well, we must be coming up on the dam.
Yeah, we are.
Well, we're at the Hoover Dam. We had to go through a security checkpoint. And now we're stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic trying to get to the bottom of the dam, I guess. Not sure where this goes. Of course, we stopped at the security checkpoint. But when I was playing with my lock and key on those little trap doors for the basement, I managed to get one to lock yesterday. Well, today they wanted them all open. Guess which one wouldn't open. So I thought we might have to go to jail or something, but they managed to see through from one side. So let us through. I got to figure out when we get to where we're going how to get that lock to work. Lots of fun. Well, here we are at another gas fill up where we found another tire guy who pointed out how rotten our back tires are. And looks like we're going to spend another $1,000. Fun trip. Actually got cold out too. It's about 18 degrees. So we have about 4 hours to go to Mesa. It's going to take them about an hour to finish up here. And we'll deal with the visa bill when we get home, I guess. Okay, back on the road again. About 100 miles out of Phoenix. Scenery, starting to warm up again. It's quite cold back where we got our last set of tires.
We're going past these rock formations on I-93. It would be interesting to know how these were formed. Paul Bunyan did the Grand Canyon end.
Just when he threw the axe down?
No, he didn't throw the axe down here.
Gail off to water the dog. Just wanted to show you a picture of these special leveling jacks that come down on the motorhome. I guess you got to put it in park and put the emergency brake on, then you hit this little button that starts pushing these jacks down. This screaming noise comes on. It's a safety whistle that stops you from driving while your jacks are down. Well, we had a little incident with this just after we got here. We had to drive to go and pick up the rental car, and I'm on Main Street, stopped at a red light, and all of a sudden this whistle starts going, and it just screams, eh? Well, I'm panicking. I'm thinking my jacks are going down all on their own. So, at any rate, I hopped outside in the middle of Main Street, looked underneath the motorhome, no jacks were down. So we managed to drive it about 10 blocks before we could find a place to pull over, and I reset the jacks. I just told them to go down and come back up again, and everything sorted itself out. But there were some tense moments. Finally ended up with, we went to rent our Ford Focus, and ended up with a Chev Ugly instead. But we're finally set up. Here's a view down our front street. We'll go around down where Gail went. Here have a fruit tree in the front. Looks like we have some grapefruits, so I'm gonna pick one and see what they taste like. Wow, we need grapefruits the size of watermelons for free. In our email this morning. This is our, I guess our first morning here, eh? Second morning? Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, the first morning we were in the, they put us in the wrong spot, or a spot that I couldn't get the motorhome level, so we changed spots. Gail says nobody's emailing her. We have no friends anymore. World, and
Heidi!
Gail bought herself a new little table. Sit and have her coffee. Say hi, Gail.
The sun is bright.
It's quite hot too, isn't it, right?
We should put the awning down.
So we're just checking out some of these, some of the other facilities nearby. See if we can find one we like better. This one
Is Sun Life.
It's called Sun Life. Doesn't have the pool facilities we already have at Mesa Regal. So I'll see if I can get lost in here now. Gail really likes Vel Vista. Look at the trees with all the fruit on them.
And so that's why I like to say that you got tons of depression.
This one's got palm trees and grapefruit trees. We liked all the extra activities they have here. You can even do wood carving. Notice how these grapefruit trees have white trunks on them. I asked one guy, and he says they paint them to keep the, it helps to reflect the sun, and I guess it keeps some insects away.
It doesn't show Avenue K, so I don't know where the hell we are. Just a minute. Avenue L.
Let me go to Robin, though, first in Cleveland, Ohio. Hello, Robin. Thanks for hanging on. You're on the Dennis Prager Show. I'm Mark. Go right ahead.
Hi, Mark. Thanks
Oh, we're over here.
my question is, how
Okay, we have to go way back.
$350 million for the prevention of sexually transmitted diseases, how does that have anything to do
We're in the
with
Casitas. Avenue L, I guess.
Look at all the grapefruits on the tree.
Grapefruit on there.
Yeah.
Holy cow, it's just loaded. Here's another little Chevy.
It was 74 degrees today. I think we're going to bingo tonight. I had a shot at the hot tub last night. Did some swimming for a while. And Gail's even going to go tonight. Gail getting some sun this morning. Another beautiful day in paradise. Sun. Went out to that flea market thing today, bought a couple of sexy chairs. Working out good. Just thought I'd show everybody our swimming pool area. Something interesting that we found with all of the parks that we went to, none of the pools get much deeper than 5 feet, so there's no diving boards or diving areas at any of the pools. But yeah, this is beautiful. Talking to Gail earlier this morning about when we get back, I got to think about tires for the Honda. Turned out that's a pretty sensitive subject. A room on the motorhome. Looks pretty good. A nightmare to put up. I think we gave all the neighbors their entertainment for the day. So this got screens right now, but there's flaps that come down. Tons of room in here. So then Friday I went in to the wood carving place and I built this little guy here. They just handed me a cutout and some whittling knives, and I built Cowboy Joe here. I'm going to go to Scottsdale on Wednesday, which is tomorrow now, and see a guy about a fairly extensive wood carving course we're looking at. So might be fun. Look at this, we're just going down a residential street in Mesa, and I'm just saying to Gail, no lawns. Everybody just has gravel or rocks in their front yard, along with a palm tree or two and some cactus. Quite interesting. Morning, and we're off to Cabela. Check out this camping stuff.
We're traveling on US 60 West.
We're traveling on US 60 West, Gail tells me. Interesting, we have 6 lanes of traffic, all going in the same direction. So they should have the white mud set up. What that big bubble building is over there, but it must be some kind of monkey rink.
It's University of Phoenix, it says.
Funny looking university.
In 1.3 kilometers.
Okay, we're at Cabela.
Glendale, Arizona.
And I'm told it's in Glendale, Arizona. Okay, well, we'll go inside. About 5 minutes. I already have the cart full. We were just going to look for a barbecue. This is an amazing place. I'll get a better picture of that whole thing they've got down there in a minute. But yeah, I can see this is going to be an expensive little shopping trip. This display they have in here, these are all like stuffed animals. It's like you're on an African safari. Over at the gun section. I have to try and get a better shot of that for John. They sure do up these displays nice. Little elk standing over there.
Drive 8.2 kilometers on Arizona 101 loop south.
Heading back to the camper now. see? Yeah, you can't, when you want to buy gas here, you can't just pull up to a filling station, fill up, and then go in and pay. Nowhere in the States that works. You either have to have a pre-authorized card, or leave your Visa in there with them, or you go in and you buy $50 worth of gas and then put it into your car. I guess they've had a lot of people drive away without paying. So we're back from Cabela's. Gail is assembling our new barbecue. Doing a real fine job. Of course, needing advice from me from time to time.
Yeah, right, Ed.
We're sitting in the Arizona room here.
It's the patio room.
I think it's about 100 degrees outside. Feels awful warm to me. Trying out our new barbecue. Told Gail I was going to go out and pick myself another grapefruit for snack. How's that for the size of a grapefruit? Big ugly thing. I was asking somebody, why the skins are so thick on these things? They said it's a sign of a hot summer. The hotter the summer, the thicker the skins. But as you store the grapefruit, apparently that skin will thin down a little bit. When I cut this baby open, I bet you almost half that's going to be skin. Yep, I was right. That is one thick skin on that thing. Swivel rocker recliners, $175. They're the most comfortable things you ever sat in. I think we're going to be buying a coleslaw making
right in the bowl. Then I'm going to take a little red cabbage just for the color. Now, every time you turn the handle, those blades go around 5 times. So the machine literally will.
We've just left Mesquite and are on our way to Salt Lake City.